Danielle and Judy, this was whip week. So we actually started with a right side pass and we did a little bit of a, what I call a framing drill, because this helps the followers. With this being a one-handed dance, a lot of times we're not quite paying attention to the point of connection. They move it and we walk forward and we break our frame, which is a bad situation. We want to be always following the point of connection. So we started with this and it helps the followers feel that rotation to close the left side. It's a basic 6 count, leaders. It starts like a whip, but I keep going with the follower and I do not redirect it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we took the hand off and we tried that so the followers could learn to react to that point of connection. We then picked it up in closed dance. The followers still move back. So that was the whole point of this, was for the followers not to anticipate the whip, so that we can make sure we continue to move, which is what creates the connection. Not because we're leaning back, simply just because she moved through space and I stayed here. And she can't go any further because we're out of row, right? And then we stepped across, 4, turn, 5, 6, that was our basic whip. We then added the same inside turn. We talked to leaders about making sure that we are not turning the follower on count 5, that's a little too early. So we want to have movement, a turn, anchor, step. So I'm leading it in between count 5 and count 6, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You'll notice she did a crossing anchor, which is very natural out of this movement. That was one of the anchors we did. We also added the side anchor. Did a little sugar push, even though it wasn't sugar push week, just so we can practice that, which is what we did Saturday night. You could do that same side anchor if you over-rotated on the whip to do the side anchor, right? We can under-rotate. So these are all just anchors. It really has not much to do with the actual pattern, because I could do the same thing on an underarm and cross anchor, right? I could do a crossing anchor on the left side pass. Same idea. I can do the side. She can do a cross. It all depends on where the energy is coming from. Last one we did was whip with that side. So we prepared and we talked to the leaders about turning you. Turn me, and change weight. 6, 7, and 8. So we don't want to go 6 and then try to step on the track. Cool. We didn't do a styling anchor on that. We were just working on making sure that we had turn me, followers turn the head. We worked a lot with the followers on turning the head tonight. So on the basic whip, when she feels the lead, she can turn and look the opposite direction. Right here, she can turn the head again. So can I. Gives it nice power. Same thing here. She turns the head. She also turns the head the opposite direction to look over the shoulder. And then when we did the whip with the outside, she turns the head when she feels the hand go over her body, and we anchor. So that was helping the followers out as well. Nicely done, guys.